Can you hear that rumbling? There be rumbles, all right. A lot of stuff going on in our beautiful game. Leagues beginning in England. Now they've started in Germany, in France, in Italy. It's all happening. And I was wondering what I was going to talk about, and then I started hearing that rumble. What is it? The rumble is an effort throughout Europe where young American players are putting it all together. There is reason to be optimistic about our game, about our future. They're all in diapers yet in their professional careers, but one isolated incident's become two, and then all of a sudden it's become 4, 5, 6. We start with Christian Pulisic, who began this revival, becoming Chelsea's best player. Chelsea's played 2 games without him this season, and you can, by his absence, you can feel he is still the most important player on that club. With all their new signings, they're missing Christian Pulisic. He was their MVP when Chelsea came back and wrapped up the last season post-COVID. And we can't wait. Hopefully he'll be back here pretty soon as he deals with that hamstring injury. And then you had other episodes occur. Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams started this weekend for Leipzig, played in the Champions League quarters and semifinals, scored that big goal in the quarterfinals to get by Atletico Madrid. So now you have 2. You have 2 guys. They can go, all right, we've got something brewing. It doesn't end there. Gio Reyna, the youngest of them all, getting his first Borussia Dortmund goal, playing big minutes, hobnobbing all over the place with Erling Haaland, best buds, Starsky and Hutch. They just love it. What an amazing situation. He is just going to continue to play more minutes. So now you have 2 attacking players and a central midfielder. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. Chris Richards, coming off the bench to play for Bayern Munich, which started their Bundesliga campaign 8-0. Sure, he played a few minutes. He comes on for Jerome Boateng, who he's getting compared to now. Dave Vandenberg, who coached Chris Richards, had a quote that said he could be one of the best defenders, center defenders in the world before too long. Chris Richards, the Texan, actually from Alabama, and then he went to the FC Dallas Academy. So now we have a defender. That's 4. It keeps going. When you look at what has been able to have him, Timothy Weah, another attacking player, playing for Lille. Lille are very good. They were a Champions League team a year ago. They finished 4th in Ligue 1. And now, all these guys it seems like they're at the right club. They're getting more minutes. They're growing into their roles. They're getting incredible coaching. It doesn't end there. There's the 5 guys that we were able to see this weekend that made a big difference. And then there was the one that impressed me the most. This was the breakthrough. Weston McKennie. He goes to Juventus. He gets the nod in their opening game against Sampdoria. He plays 90 minutes. His passing rate percentile was in the 90 percentage. He barely turned the ball over. All his passes found their targets. He almost scored on a couple occasions. 90 minutes for the La Vecchia Signora of Italian football. He was in there. This is the one that is a linchpin. This is the one that brings it all together. Central midfield role guy, support player. Think about this opportunity. It's like if you had a soccer wish. You would say, you know, it'd be great. Could you have one wish? Yeah. I'd like to play alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, and I'd like to be coached by Andrea Pirlo, who kind of plays a somewhat similar position that they're asking of Weston McKennie. That's your coach. Whether he's going to be a successful coach or not, I do not know. But I know he can instill how he played to Weston McKennie. That's only going to be good. And playing with Cristiano Ronaldo goes without saying. Unbelievable achievement. He could stop getting minutes here, but it doesn't look like it will. They have a lot of good midfielders. But this is all going into the big picture. It doesn't end. Serginho Dest, Conrad de la Fuente are guys that are on the cusp of also joining them. And now we're talking about 8 or 9 guys. This is the moment you can get excited about the U.S. men's national team again. This is the moment. It's real now. We have our leader. We have the talent. We have depth at 3 spots. I mean, we have players at 3 levels. Defense, midfield, and the forwards. And we don't have a lot. Now, the U.S. men's national, we don't really know much about their schedule. 2020, they'll probably have a couple games in November against European teams. Can't wait for that. They're not going to have World Cup qualifiers till June of 21. This time is probably a good thing. Soak it all in and let these guys get the coaching elsewhere. They do have a game maybe against Honduras in Nations League. I believe that's in March. It is all perfectly setting it up so when these guys have it, playing minutes, it's a kind of an embarrassment of riches, and it happened like this. Good things come to those who wait. We remember the despair of Trinidad and Tobago in 2017. Well, now they're making the World Cup. And if they make the World Cup in 2022, they are going to be experienced. Timing-wise, it feels right. Celebrate. I even wore my USA Combate Americas hat. I'm getting ready for USA Mexico right now, even though I don't even know when it's going to be played. Please subscribe to the Soccer OG. A lot to be happy about.